Hello, everyone. So today has been a day. I am tired. I am pooped. But one of the things that I am fortunate enough to be able to have done was spend some time um, working on content for my summit participants, the people that have signed up and want to do some amazing things with their children. And one of the things that I keep coming back to all the time when I speak on what I think is an amazing thing for our young people, which is allowing them to lead. I know that for some parents that can be uncomfortable. It can feel as though, has this woman lost her mind? But I promise you, everything that I say is normally backed by lots and lots of research. I just don't come off the cuff and share insights. And so, um, the reason why I work so diligently to incorporate project-based learning into the lives of all children is because it does give them that ability to have agency over their lives. And there's about 40 years plus of research that shows that it works. And that's why the traditional school system is trying, and they've been trying for some time now to implement and bring it to the fore, but slow moving engine. And over the last 48 hours or so, I'd say mostly 24, I've spent time going over The Self-Driven Child. It's a book written by, let me just share it with you. I wanted to make sure that everybody has it. This is a best-selling book. Can you see it? I want to make sure I have the name right. William Stixrud and Ned Johnson. And like I say, I do my work. I do my research. And the reason why I love this book so much is because it doesn't just talk about why we should let our children take the lead. It also talks about us as parents and kind of what drives us and why we think our way is right and why we hope that in doing so that our children will, perform at their peak and not be resistant and not look to their friends for answers and so on and so forth. But the truth remains that when we take away our children's ability to control their lives. Remember your little kid? I want to do it myself. I want to do it myself, even as a 1-2-year-old myself. When you take that away from them, there's a resistance to that. It's the same resistance we have if another adult tries to control us, and yet we do it to kids every day. It's important that we try to work with our children more and more to afford them the opportunity to lead, because in that we foster independence, we foster growth. And sometimes, yeah, our kids are gonna fall or they're gonna fail, but that's okay too, because that's where they learn perseverance. That's where they learn grit. That's where they learn persistence and determination. Because when it's something that they're doing for themselves that they want to do, when they fail, it matters to them, right? It's not them just going against us to say, you know what, they want me to do that. I don't want to do that. So I really don't care about the outcome. And that goes for homework. It goes for testing, it goes for everything. When our young people when they are the drivers, they're more inclined to come to us to ask for assistance, for support, for encouragement, especially when they know that we're going to be open to it and we're going to, be that supportive person, to be that the person that encourages them. And so it is a real big deal for our kiddos. I know when I first had my son, I worked on attachment parenting, and and as we as a result of that, he gained a lot of independence, and he always wants to be independent. And I find myself sometimes like doing things that are not in alignment with, I make mistakes sometimes. And I had to remind myself as I started to go over once again the book, is to give my son grace and make sure that I'm consistently allowing him and honoring him to have a say and to be able to show me and that he knows what he's doing. And yeah, he's only 8, but at the end of the day, hovering over him and not allowing him to just be limits him. It hobbles him. It does not afford him the opportunity to think and grow and to make mistakes, right? And so our children are going to make mistakes no matter how you take it. And if we could be better guides for them, it's kind of what I'm getting out of it. It allows our children not to get stressed out and frustrated and filled with cortisol. And it does the same thing for us. It allows us not to be stressed out. It allows us to have a beautiful dialogue with our young people and afford them the opportunity to really believe in themselves, to really have that self-esteem and that confidence to persevere through things, or to just challenge themselves with things that they normally possibly wouldn't, because they're so busy waiting for us to dictate how they should live, what they should do. And so I just wanted to share that with you all today. If you haven't already read the book, or you haven't even heard of the book, please, I'm going to show it to you again. The Self-Driven Child. The camera's far away from me. One of the things, chapter 3, it's Your Call, which is kids as decision makers. I think that is so beautiful, is to afford your young people the opportunity to make their own decisions, and not just saying, oh, they're going to make decisions that are, literally going to put their lives at risk, but affording them the opportunity to make small decisions, and as they grow, allow those decisions to grow along with them. And you'll have happier children, right? And you will have a lot less stress. And your child will learn to trust their own instincts and trust themselves more. And again, they will make mistakes, but it's when we support them through those mistakes that they grow and continue to grow. We always have to remember that the frontal lobe, the prefrontal cortex, is not fully developed until they're almost 30 years old. They're going to make mistakes, and they're going to need us to support them through it. But it's important that we still afford them the opportunity to really grow and flourish and find their way, and to truly connect with their authentic selves, find their purpose, find their passion, so that they can show up for themselves and make you and themselves proud. And so with that, I just wanted to share that book and that insight with you. There's so many goodies in there. And we're going to have so many goodies in our journals and workbooks that we have for our bonus members for the Boundless Kiddo Summit. So please do sign up today at boundlesskiddosummit.com. We look forward to connecting with you this week with all of the goodies that we have in store. So with that being said, toodles, got to get back to, actually I'm going to go to sleep and then wake up again and start this all over again. And so I'm tremendously grateful for all of you that tune in, and look forward to connecting with you again. Bye-bye now. Oh, I thought I was shutting it down.